You should just introduce yourself and we'll start, okay?
I'm Harun. I'm a student over here in Istanbul. I'm part of LGBT community in Istanbul. I think for 4 years. I'm 23 years old, and I was here from the beginning of this whole struggle and the protest.
Okay, and you?
Hi. I'm Armaka and I'm a student at Mimar Sinan Fine Arts University. I'm at a government and I don't know. Okay, I'm
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm at LGBT for nearly 5 or 6 years in Istanbul and also in Ankara.
Okay, and why? It's nice to meet you first. And why actually you are here? I mean, why? You know, it's like a big market of many ideas, many tents, many people that are here, and within them we also see the LGBT struggle. Why you are here, guys?
In the first 3 days of the protest, the struggle, it was kind of passive demonstration, so people were just coming here and waiting for, they were trying to keep the park as a park without fighting with the cops and stuff. They were reading books and stuff. And for LGBT people, Gezi Park stands for, because when it wasn't that attention to people, LGBT people were coming cruising for all night. So basically, during the night, LGBT people were protecting the park to keep it as a park, as a cruising and a socialization area. And during the Ottoman time, late Ottoman, LGBT people, when there was no internet, no any public space shared for LGBT people.
So that was a place for cruising and meeting other people?
Yeah, people were coming here so that they can meet with LGBT people, so that they won't feel that they're alone and they have a chance to find their love or do cruising and stuff. And also it was still going on since this year. So this park has another meaning for LGBT people especially. And after these 3 days, the old protest is gone into a bigger one. There are now different kinds of groups. They are standing for, let's say, the same thing, even though they have the different ideas and stuff, but they're trying to understand each other and stuff. Maybe Irmak can continue what's going on after these 3 days when the old demonstration got bigger.
You want to add something?
Yeah,
Whatever you want. I mean, feel at home. It's not a TV, you know.
No.
It's okay to forget something.
I'm also controlling the group because you know we are too much out here and we are working for something and we have to do it right because we have to save our people from anything that they can see in the group, because now here is nearly 1 million people and we're showing us, we have to show ourselves inside.
And how do people react to that? Because I understand that, you know, it's okay to be gay or lesbian or you know, queer or transsexual in Turkey, but usually it happens not in the middle of the street, but in, you know, in bars, in clubs, in places that people are going to. And now people are confronting it in the streets, like in the main place where everybody are coming. And what are the reactions that you are getting?
Actually, we have gay prides every year. We're making it 28th one, and now.
Last year there were like 20,000 people who were marching with us during the Pride Parade, and except for that we also have some marching against homophobic violence of police, cops or state. So we were already marching, so we had some kind of legitimization on some people, but this area provides some platform so that we could we had a chance to reach the people that we are not used to, or we don't have a chance to.
Yeah, because on TV they don't. Because on the TV they don't really speak much about it, right?
Yeah, but in these 3 years, it's getting how do you say? It's
Better?
getting better actually.
Yeah.
Also, government is talking about LGBT problems now.
They call it a problem?
Yeah, it's something about our problems
Yeah.
actually. And they're trying to give us some
Constitution. We are asking for a constitution right. They say we want the constitution right. That says in the discrimination law.
Just wanting to also yeah, okay.
They need to add the discrimination among sexual identity and sexual orientation to the constitution. There are 4 parties in the government right now.
Yeah.
2 of them were trying to protect our laws and were demanding this right, but the dominant party, AKP, they didn't want to pass this law. They labeled us as the sick person,
Really?
as the immoral person, but still now in an official level they are arguing LGBT situation in the first place where constitution are happening. So it's also a good side. At least now this legitimization problem is on a state level. Like we have a demand, and this demand can be problematized in the state level. I think it's a good side. It's a good beginning, and I don't know. Do you want to ask
And
something
also
else?
people are seeing us real faces and we're not sick, we're not acting abnormal, or we're not fighting with them. We don't act so hard to them. And one guy came to me and made that.
He pointed at you or touched you?
Touched me and, oh my god, you're like us, you're human, and there's no problem. And I was like, okay, thank you, yeah. They're seeing that and they're realizing that.
Yeah.
We're normal and we don't have any problems with them. They're realizing that.
And I think now they have a bit more empathy with LGBT people, because since so many years we are against the police violence and state violence,
Yeah.
and right now people who are over here
Suffering from it.
demonstrating with us, they are also suffering from the police and state violence, so that now for them it's easier to empathy with LGBT people.
Yeah.
And also they are taking some education from us. They're learning our words and talking style. And
What? Can you give me an example of something that is different in the language?
Like in the street language, nobody really had an acknowledgement of LGBT. What does it mean?
Okay.
I mean, like the opening of it.
That's right.
I was in a ship coming from the Anatolia to Europe yesterday, and somebody asked me this bag, where did you buy it?
Okay.
And I said, I bought it from the LGBT blog at Gezi Park. And they said, oh, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender people, oh,
Right.
they made like this. It never happened to me actually before. So,
Interesting.
I don't know. I think people start to become happy when they see us because they're feeling more safe. We fight at first sight with the police, and they're trusting us. Interesting. That's an interesting thing, I think.
I want to ask you another question. I understand I mean, I'm not from here, it's difficult sometimes to follow what's going on, but I understand that Erdogan, the Prime Minister, was talking about, like, he's not going to touch you until all the people here in Gezi and in Taksim until tomorrow actually, but tomorrow I understand that he might like to fight with you and evacuate you from here. What people are planning to do?
We're talking about it. Probably if some people can go to another places, but they can leave the Gezi Park, but we will stay there. We will keep reading our books. We will keep sleeping on grasses, and we will keep cleaning everywhere at Gezi Park.
But do you think he will evacuate you, or do you think you can stay and keep fighting, or is it important to fight?
They made an announcement this morning. They said we are not going to touch the Gezi Park with this kind of situation. Also, it's hard for them to evacuate over here because there are so many people. If they want to throw tear gas and stuff, there will be a huge chaos, and it will be a negative perspective for the government right now. So they ask for the clear the barricade, the city barricade that prevents the entry to Taksim, and they want people to leave the Taksim Square to give the control to the crowd.
Yeah, and do you think people will really leave the square tomorrow, or do they stay?
They still didn't answer our any demand.
Yeah.
We had 5 demands. We asked this Topçu Kışlası project to be cancelled and stay over here as a park. We asked the cops to limit their
what, the drinking
müdahalelerini.
Actions.
Yeah, the cops to limit their police violence and forbid the use of tear gas.
Okay.
Başka ne var?
By the way, I heard that yesterday night in Ankara there was again tear gas and water cannons, and people were demonstrating last night in Ankara, and I saw some pictures.
Son of a slut.
Yeah.
And that night, all the sex workers, they opened their home to the demonstrators, and they feed them, they take care of them. And since then, they are trying to change this slogan. They are not using this son of a slut, the ayıp slogan anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, people are not using LGBT as a bad word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should tell, because not everybody in Israel are aware of that. That in the beginning, the football fans, I think, were the first supporters of what happened here. And you know the language, like in Israel, like in Turkey, in the football stadiums, you know, the words are more dirty, or more impolitically correct, and people were using words like son of a bitch, and using things that hurting some people. They're hurting women, they're hurting LGBT, they're hurting...
We are warning people about that, and they're really good with that, and they're making, oh no, you cannot use that because you're hurting people, and that's guys are stop saying those things.
Because you believe that creating a change is also creating a change in the language?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, it's interesting. Okay, guys, thank you. It was really interesting talking with you. And if you want me to, if you leave me your, I don't know, your either Facebook or emails, I can show you, I can send you the link to this interview.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hey, and good luck.